Make sure your chin isn't rising up, but your head is just moving happily with your spine. Inhale, center, and now stretch those elbows up. Apply the Mula Bandha. Ground your sit bones down. Spiral the energy up. Focus at the breath. Exhale. Relax your hands down. Gya Mudra. And just tune into your inner flow. Breathing out the vibration Sat Nam. So you remember to come into remembrance of who you are. And now please bring your hands in front of you. We're going to flick our index finger, our Jupiter finger. We're going to flick, and as we do this, I want you to flick it, okay? Just flick all your fingers, not just the Jupiter. Pranic vitamin energy. And you want to move your whole spine and move from the navel, okay? So just close your eyes and feel into it, and let your whole spine move, and let your hands move, and flick. And go kind of wild. This is to give you that sense of the source and the resource of your life force. It's coming from the navel. So this movement of the hands is just to move the energy. Start shaking it up and waking it up. So your whole spine can move, and really feel yourself. Close your eyes. Feel your source of prana activating and enlivening your being. Relax your jaw, relax the base of the skull, like you're vibrating the whole spine. Go into the energy. It's like an internal shake-up. Find that inner tremor just to release and waken. We need the mental and the physical vitality in order to have the capacity, the intuitive capacity and the nervous system capacity for emotional balance and during these emotional times. So go, go, go. One more minute. Do it, do it, do it. If you start to feel any kind of fatigue or anything like that, just drop your awareness down. Drop your awareness down to the base, to the source of your power and stamina. Beautiful. Inhale, open your fingers, spread them wide, focus at the brow. Feel your spine aligning as you apply the Mula Bandha, stretching. Energy all the way through the fingertips. Circulate your prana, tune into it, feel it. exhale, relax your hands down. I was focusing at the brow. Just let everything settle. And stay focused at the brow and meditate on the Nam, Sat Nam. Please interlace your fingers now at the level of your solar plexus. Okay, right here. Take your arms out like a little barrel. You're going to begin twisting the spine. So this is going to activate the kidneys. Inhale left, exhale right. Focus at the brow. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Opening the diaphragm, opening to that rhythmic existence within us. That rhythm that gives us the balance. That rhythm that gives us the centeredness in the space between the notes. Psychological integration. The ability to perceive and receive the senses of the soul, the emotions, without attaching to them, without identifying to them, and without stuffing those that we deem as bad. But allowing ourselves to have our experience in fullness and recognizing that that is love. Inhale, center. Suspend breath, apply the Mula Bandha, focus at the brow. And exhale, relax your hands down. Inhaling Sat and exhaling Nam. Okay, beautiful. Extend your legs out in front. And open your legs wide. Take them as wide as you comfortably can. Take that fleshy part out from your sit bones, and like the roots of a tree, really ground down through your sit bones and stretch through the backs of your legs and flex your feet. Gently and draw the navel and the lower ribs in. Inhale up center. Exhale forehead toward one knee, keeping the opposite hip on the floor. Inhale up. Exhale center and down. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale up and exhale down. Focus at the brow. And again, remember, we come into the posture, we come into it and experience it through the breath, and we surrender to all that wants to come through our commitment. Stay with your breath. Notice if your mind is getting distracted and if you're going into automatic. Be so concentrated, so deep in that experience through the center line. That's how we get to know ourselves. Inhale, center. Suspend the breath, apply the Mula Bandha, focus at the brow. Exhale, relax. Take your hands back behind you. Bring your legs out in front and give it a shake. So circulation of energy, circulation of the blood, activating the pranic body, already calms the nerves down and allows our energy to flow with less judgment or fear. Please come onto your hands and knees for cat-cow. Wrists under your shoulders, knees hip-width apart, big toes touching. Widen through the collarbones. Inhale, arch, and exhale, contract. Inhale, sat. Exhale, nada. The deeper we go into the breath, the more we will be able to find the way, the pathway to stretch the spine, to lengthen and to open, and give a nice burst of prana to all the chakras. Let your breath get more powerful. There is no more stress on your body, but your movement becomes bigger because your breath expands the pathway. Move through the center line of the spine. Inhale, arch. Suspend the breath, apply the Mula Bandha, focus at the brow. Press, spread your fingers. Exhale, curve the spine, all the breath out, all the breath out. Inhale, center. Feet parallel, curl your toes under, press your hands forward and down as you lift your hips up and back. Now again, aligning into your posture through the breath, and really feel this posture is a gift for you to ground your energy into your nervous system. the choice you have at each breath to let the thoughts or the emotions distract you, or to turn them to devotion, to be more present, more accepting, and less attached. Okay, beautiful. Come back onto your knees. Come sitting into Gur Pranam. Buttocks on the heels, hands in prayer pose on the floor, forehead on the floor. Let everything go. Stay focused and connected with yourself. Okay, hands down by your feet now. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, roll up the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Once you come up, just roll your shoulders a couple of times. And then releasing your hands down by your sides, just totally relaxing them. Let your chin come down. Keep your heart lifted, shoulders down and back. And then just gently begin rotating your head and neck to the right. Nice and slow as you go. Lips apart, teeth soft. And next time your chin comes forward, going in the opposite direction. Next time your chin comes down, take a deep breath in. Exhale, roll the head up. And please come up to standing. So we're coming up to standing. And let's have our feet nice and wide. Taking your right hand onto your heart as you twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, sat. Exhale, nam. release stress, anxiety, and just to twist open the body, to twist open the heart, to get rid of stuck emotions, thoughts. Inhale, center, 5-pointed star, ground down, lengthen up, expand out. Embody the star from the center of your light. Exhale, relax your hands down, soften the backs of the knees. You'll have that softening of the knees, grounds your feet into the breath of the earth beneath you to feel that support, that solidity, and that remembrance that you are not alone. And then walk your feet in, heels, toes, so your feet are hip width apart. And we're going to inhale. And so as you've done, exhale, lengthen forward, touch the earth, let your head and neck completely release. Inhale, lengthen up, draw the navel in, keep the lower spine long. Exhale, lengthen forward and down. Inhale, raise it up. Suspend the breath for 5, 4, 3. Inhale, extend your arms up, hold for 5, 4, stretch up, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the mouth. Sweeping the aura. A few more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale. Draw the navel in. Ground through your heels. Lift through your heart. 2. Exhale through the mouth. emotional balance, we're going to come into the miracle bend. So the palms stay together at the heart, and we're stretching the arms up overhead. Your feet are underneath your sit bones, and you're really drawing that pubic bone and navel center in and up to keep the lower spine tall. So we're not sinking into the straw here. Sit bones draw down, heart lifts, and you're just moving back about 20 degrees. So stretch through the heart, stretch through the armpits, keep the elbow, forehead up toward the ceiling, long deep breathing. Focus at the brow and stay steady here. You might start to feel a little shaky. That's okay. You are strengthening your nervous system. You are finding your steadiness through the shakiness. Remembering the choice you have. Emotion to commotion or emotion to devotion. Devote yourself to knowing your capacity to stay steady and to choose the flow of Satnam. Beautiful, just more than a minute to go here. A miracle bend, bending out the negativity. And the negativity is that of not allowing ourselves to be who we are. It's not about being bad or good. It's about allowing for the fullness of you to come through. Keep drawing the navel in, stretch. Breath is deep and long, deep into the pelvis, long and full. Wonderful. Inhale deeply. Apply Mula Bandha. Squeeze and stretch. Exhale as you come up straight. Bend forward and down. Relax your hands and head down to the earth. Let your spine lengthen completely. Make sure you're not reaching or pushing with your hands, but really letting go here. Stay in this posture. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath and pump the belly in and out as many times as you can. Head is relaxed. Pump. When you need to exhale, you relax the pump and exhale all the breath out. With all the breath out, hold it out and pump the belly again. When you need to inhale, you relax the pump, stay in the posture and inhale, hold the breath in and pump. And you just continue. Inhale, hold and pump the navel as many times as you can. Release the pump, exhale fully and completely, hold the breath out and pump the belly. This is to help release deep fears. Fear shame, opening and clearing and healing the energy of the second chakra. Free up your juiciness, your creativity, your life force, your beauty, your passion. Keep your face relaxed, spine is lengthening. Release the pump now and let your spine just lengthen here for a couple of breaths. And on your next inhalation, just roll up the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Good. Relax your shoulders down and back. Open your legs nice and wide and have your forearms parallel to the ground. You're going to begin spiraling big, juicy spirals with your hips. So if you had a crayon at the base of the spine, at your perineum, it's making a nice big circle. Doesn't matter which direction you go in, we will reverse. Just start moving those hips big and juicy. Relax your jaw. Spread the Shakti. Next time you come forward, reverse the circle. Get out all the kinks here. Focus at the brow. Feel that inner dance of Shiva. spiraling open, the Shiva consciousness at the brow, holding space for her. Finding the union within to keep the balance. Inhale, center. Exhale, relax your hands down, soften your knees. Tune into your flow. Take your arms out to the sides now. Your right arm will spin clockwise, your left arm will spin counterclockwise. So your right arm goes forward and up, and your back arm goes down and back. And then they just spin in this opposite directions. Right arm forward and back, left arm opposite directions. As you do this, start to bend yourself forward and back. And forward. And back. Remember to keep that lower spine protected and long.
Right hand clockwise, left hand anti-clockwise. Let's keep going. Whoever's watching, come and join. This is really fun. It's a Kundalini Yoga. How's everybody feeling with the Scorpio energy?
Inhale, center both arms up to the sky, both feet rooting deep into the earth. Exhale, relax your hands down. And please come lying down onto your backs for relaxation.
Hi everyone there. So now we're going to go into a relaxation.
In your body, the time, the space, and the trust to process. And experience. experience, dropping of just simply being. Gently deepening your breath, keeping your eyes closed, keeping present with yourself as you ground back into the fullness of your body. And gently begin wiggling your fingers and your toes as you move your head and neck a little bit side to side. And now take your arms up. Inhale and stretch from your fingers to your toes. Draw the navel in. Stretch from your navel to your fingers and your navel to your toes. Exhale, wrap your arms around yourself. Give yourself a great big hug. Remembering that your own touch and your own embrace is also a wonderful way to ground and balance yourself. Okay, take your right knee into your chest, please. Take hold of the right knee with the left hand as you open your right arm out to the side. Take a nice, beautiful twist over to the left. And then come back on onto your spine, please. Extend your right leg down, draw your left knee into your chest, and twist in the opposite direction. Coming back onto the spine, hands and feet up toward the ceiling, rotating ankles and wrists. And reversing the circle. And shake, shake, shake. And rub the palms and the soles of the feet together. Rub, rub, rub. Take your hands over your eyes. Draw your knees into your chest. Again, a nice little way to ground. When the energy gets a bit commotional, this is a way to just ground down. Take the hands away from your eyes as you softly open your eyes. Gaze into your palms. Hands onto your knees. Hug your knees in and rock and roll. And rock yourself up to sitting. Now we will do meditation to release stress and the emotions of the past. So a lot of the emotions and a lot of the commotionality that we experience when the psychic pressure gets high, and now with the full moon in Scorpio energy, which has to do with emotions and relationships and darkness and sensitivity and all this stuff where emotions can run high. A lot of what makes us emotional is the baggage that we're carrying. So we don't really respond to the situation or the conversation or the words that we receive for what they are now, but with all the story and the baggage that we bring to it, right? That reactivity. This meditation is a wonderful meditation you'll feel that energy in these fingertips as you go through the meditation. Again, it helps clear karma of relationships and just eliminate stress of emotions that we haven't let go of or processed. It works with a 15-second breath. So it's inhaling the count to 5, suspending the breath for 5, and exhaling slowly all the breath out to the count of 5. So I will start it with you by counting 5 in each part of the breath, and please be very all parts of your breath, the inhale, the suspension, and the exhale. We do not hold the breath out. It's inhale, hold the breath, exhale. Now your count of 5 may be a little different than my count of 5 later. That doesn't matter. And you can use when we chant the numbers, when we think the numbers, it's a mantra, it's a meditative compass, right? But you can also use Sata Nama Waheguru Sata Nama, or Aung San Waheguru. You can use any mantra that you want to keep your count. I'm going to keep it simple and count of 5. And at one point, rhythm will become, and the numbers, like you will hold the rhythm, you will hold the tempo with that or count. It'll just happen. Anyway, just have your experience. So your hands are in front of your heart, and they're communicating here. Your gaze, one tip, looking at the okay, sitting up nice in, crown of the head is extended. Exhale completely. the count 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 4. All the breath out. 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1. 5. Hold. 1, 2, 5. And just continue.